the system is even failing white women when it comes to sexual violence. So what about me?
Women belonging to marginalized groups in Quebec don't feel the Me Too movement is representing them enough. They're asking for more support for survivors right here in Montreal North, one of Canada's most diverse and poorest neighborhoods.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of denunciations online, but there's still a lot of communities that cannot break silence, and so we need to provide resources for these survivors.
They're calling it a third wave of sexual assault allegations in Quebec after hundreds of survivors recently denounced their abusers on social media, rocking the Quebec arts and entertainment scene. But Black, Indigenous, and trans voices, as well as those with disabilities, are still struggling to be taken seriously. Advocates say their stories get pushed aside and their pain isn't prioritized.
Most of the people that we're seeing speaking up about their experiences were people who were famous, who had money, were white women. And for instance, if someone who's working in a grocery store is being sexually assaulted by their boss, it doesn't attract the same media attention.
In light of the global pandemic and the Black Lives Matter movement, advocates are calling on the government to defund the police and invest in services within the community. For some survivors, calling the police is not an option.
If a Black woman, for instance, goes to report a Black man to the police, it can be seen as a betrayal. Because of the criminalization of Black people, because of the overrepresentation of Black people in incarceration. So it creates a really difficult dilemma to tell a Black woman to report another Black man to the police, for instance. So we need to think of other options.
In 2017, Montreal North had the highest number of denunciations in the city, yet the services are still sorely lacking. Many advocates say that profound changes to the system are needed to better address the particular needs of marginalized communities.
You have the city investing in the police and in the police presence in schools in Montreal North, but you don't have programs for survivors of sexual violence. So, there's something wrong there and it needs to be addressed.
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes people of color feel like they're not being served the same way as other people and not with the same respect.
In Montreal, Melina Jubilaro, City News.